Joss came about and asked about Avengers and this character. And I think it took about a year's worth of sort of chatting and negotiations and things like that. And
was it a relief when he said, "It's just one film. I'm not you don't have to."
Yeah,
sign
so
right
that's
away.
what I'm going to ask you. Does that what's the? I mean, because I haven't read the whatever you just said.
No, that's what it says basically. That it took about a year of convincing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So for me, I was very much like I didn't feel comfortable at that time. Like I said, I had my children, and I didn't want to do TV series, and I didn't want to do umpty-nine franchises. I felt very confined in this sort of like a lineup of things that I didn't know. I'm like, well, where's the character going? Well, you know, at this time, there's scripts don't come out. They're just conversations. So yeah. It was a between you and I kind of thing. It's a one and done, and we don't have to. You can, but it's a sort of there's a self-sacrifice moment, and I went, okay, all right, I'm in, because yeah, I was interested, and then and also I was very adamant about like, well, I think we really need to embrace this character and his roots and this Eastern European background and all that, and then, you know, and I mean, this feels like I'm not supposed to say this, but this is the truth, and people know this, is that Fox owned X-Men.
Yep.
They own the other element to these other two characters. Their father's character is an X-Men.
Yeah,
What do you
Magneto
do about
couldn't
that?
be mentioned in that
What
one.
do you do about that until Fox and Disney blended?
Yep.
There's no, so we had this dual thing that happened simultaneously, of which I signed on way before that was all being, I was only a year before we started shooting.
Yeah.
So
if the circumstances had been different, obviously, then.
Well, but again, I'm not someone who, it doesn't actually faze me. Like, I don't have any regrets or any.
It worked out for everybody, I think. I mean, you were able to have the career you had the last decade. But
I think, and I think also it just, again, I stepped into a world that was a very well-oiled machine, and it was huge.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it was a sequel, so we had all the guys back, and it was really interesting to observe that world.
I'm a little surprised.
And,
you're one of the few one and done MCU characters, especially in this like multiverse we're living in. The fact that they have never had a conversation with you about coming back, or have they? That's a convenient sip of coffee that just happened.
Yeah, well, maybe not everything's out there then.
Okay, that's enough of a tease, I'll take.